Usually the conversation around here is about football. Today, the topic is gas for one of the sponsors, specifically Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gasoline. Let's start with the fact that Mobile Supreme Plus Premium is amazing. It keeps engines 3 times cleaner, so engines perform better for better gas mileage. Just ask motorsports legend Shirley Cha-Cha Muldowney. She raced top fuel dragsters in the 70s, so she knows a thing or two about gasoline. She also knows a thing or two about the 70s, so if there are any questions about leisure suits, vinyl, or fondue, fire away. One might wonder why they call her Cha-Cha. Like, is it a family name or a marketing ploy? Or maybe she thought it sounded cool. It's very curious. Getting back to fuel, Shirley and the team highly recommend Mobile Supreme Plus Premium Gas because it keeps engines 3 times cleaner for better performance and gas mileage. By the way, Cha-Cha Muldowney, she drove a pink car. Mobile. Legendary. 3 times cleaner compared to Mobile regular gas and port fuel injected engines. Actual results may vary. Visit mobilefuels.com for details.
They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
Can we talk about your snaps real fast?
Yeah.
How do you know about my snaps?
I used to watch film and be like, holy, that is a rocket shot.
You can tell by watching tape?
When Jalen Hurts had to switch his stance to this.
Yeah, I know. I felt it. Yeah.
Speaking of guards, I'm pretty sure I just ripped my jeans.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Welcome back to New Heights.
We're
92%ers. How about it?
I
A
can
Wondery
touch
show.
you.
A Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Travis Kelce. This is
Jason
Kelce, my big brother out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Yeah.
The fucking Cavs. God damn it. We
Yeah,
can't.
no.
We're struggling right now. We're struggling. Down
I made a
3-1.
mistake. Is DraftKings sponsoring this episode? Yeah, so I made a real big error.
By doing what?
So the Cavs were down 0-2, and
Yeah.
I put some cash into my DraftKings app.
Hammer it. Yeah.
I put money into the DraftKings app thinking I was going to bet on the horses for the Derby. And then I just had cash sitting around the DraftKings app. So, of course, I put that to work. And the Cavs were down 0-2. So I'm like, you know what? Good odds right now.
Good odds.
I'm going to take them in this series.
Yeah.
Big disappointment last night.
Down 41 at half.
Yeah,
that was a struggle right
I'm
there.
on Spider.
But yeah, we're back in Cleveland. Next game, I think we're back in Cleveland. Oh, all right, here we go. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcast, 92%ers, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
All righty, we got a great episode coming live from New York City. We're going to break down all we know about the NFL schedule, which right now currently is nothing. Spoiler alert, because as of this taping, the schedule comes out tomorrow. We'll get more to that later.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've got 2 incredible guests with us. You might know them from their podcast, Fitz and Whit.
Ho-ho!
But they're coming on our podcast as Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andrew Whitworth.
That's right.
2 NFL legends, Walter Payton Man of the Year, and most teams played on in a career. They're both here today.
That's no way that's true.
I mean, it's got to be close. At least started on. How many teams, Brandon? Do you know?
I think 13.
If it's 13, that's
It might be 15.
a lucky number.
It is a good number.
Rams, Bengals, Bills,
Okay,
Titans, Texans.
We asked for a number, Brandon.
Dolphins, 9. Washington.
That's it? Oh, it felt like more.
it?
Okay. Honestly, I thought it was more. All
Yeah.
right.
He tricked me into saying 13.
That's right. I'm a tricky guy.
He tricked me into saying 13.
All right, but before they get here, we're going to start as we always start with a little bit of that. New news. New news is brought to you by American
Coming
Express.
in hot.
All right, the NFL schedule release is here. Well, not officially as of this recording. This is being recorded Monday. The schedule release is coming out tomorrow. We do know some details coming out, though. We will comment on those right now. Eagles will open the season against the much maligned Dallas Cowboys. That's right.
Cowboys, Eagles.
Some would call it America's team, but it's been a while since America's been great, if that's America's team. So the Eagles are going to kick off the Cowboys at home for the 2025 season. Jerry Jones is going to be pretty pumped to see a banner come down in Philadelphia Eagles Lincoln Financial Field as they commemorate Super Bowl 59. That's an electric game to start the NFL season off. One of the oldest rivalries. I think that's true. It's definitely one of the most heated.
Yeah.
I mean, there's babies born saying "fuck Dallas" in Philadelphia.
I think it'll be a great game. A great game to see if Dallas is.
They've made some moves.
Have they made some moves?
Well, they drafted the kid Tyler Booker early to fix their offensive line. Has been having issues as they've lost Tyron Smith and now Martin.
Is my guy Dak going to be back?
I think so. Yeah. So they added Tyler Booker to kind of fix some of the offensive line issues they've been having. They had one of the best offensive lines in the NFL for about a decade when they had Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
Now all those guys have moved on. Zach finally retired. Congratulations, Zach. It feels great. You're going to hate yourself a little bit, but you'll be good over it. Yeah, fuck off. So they drafted that kid. Hopefully he can pan out for him, or hopefully not if you're an Eagles fan. They also added George Pickens.
Yeah, picks from Steelers. They actually did make some moves, huh?
That's a big one to me because Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, that should help out Dak. Those are two good. That's a combination right there.
Oh, yeah. It is. Yeah, they got a good tight end. They got obviously great defensive line. Great. When you have an opening game, you want it to be one that people can get excited for. And Eagles, Cowboys, that's like, you're going to, like, watching that on TV, you're going to feel the hatred and you're going to feel how intense these NFL teams hate each other.
Yeah, I think the NFL has done it right.
Yeah. Down 40.
It's a great, I think the NFL, ever since they've gone to this, like whoever wins the Super Bowl opens the season up, right? They've gone to that mold. The fact that the season's going to get kicked off with this big of a rivalry game, there's going to be a lot of noise around it. People are going to be talking crap all offseason leading up to it. It's going to be electric. Other big news, the other big rumor, I should say, is that the Chiefs are going to be opening their season against the Chargers in Brazil.
Yeah, this was posted by Yahoo Sports.
Is that official?
I don't know if
it's kind of a yellow check mark.
Yellow check mark's a good indicator
official.
that it's kind of official, but it's still X. So
that's how everybody gets news these days.
Yeah, you're right, but it didn't come from the NFL. It doesn't look like
it didn't.
It came from Eric Fisher, Front Office Sports. So Yahoo Sports posted this from Front Office Sports, which is
even more official. Front office, that's an official position.
The NFL is closing in on an agreement. So it is just that. It's a rumor.
Well, it says the Chargers will host the Chiefs in Sao Paulo in Brazil week 1.
This doesn't come out till Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely playing in Brazil.
Yeah.
I also heard those rumors.
So I can skip this next question. Travis, do you know anything? All right. Should we take New Heights overseas?
I mean, I'll be there. Not to do a podcast. Yeah, I'll be there playing
pretty
football
busy
in the fucking heat.
I mean, we can still both be over there. I wanted to go last year when Philly played there. By the way, the field was atrocious last year.
Well, the old field thing. With
I mean, it was noticeably bad. The commentators listen.
The guys are slipping all over
the place. They were slipping all over the place.
I'm out to play with our shoulders over our toes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a fair point, but it was a bad field.
They weren't slipping in.
Just letting you know, wear your 7 studs.
These guys were not slipping in New Orleans.
Could we? Yeah, no, they're firm footing.
Yeah, I was slipping in New Orleans.
Yeah, I might be able to hit both of these. This is pretty awesome.
Are you pumped about Brazil?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
There's just something about getting closer to the equator that I don't want to put on football uniform doing that.
Especially in September?
I've been in Jacksonville in September, and that's fucking miserable. Is Sao Paulo, is that like by the water? Is it going to be?
Sao Paulo? I don't believe. I think
it's inland?
I believe so.
That feels better. I like that in my mind.
You like that more?
I'd rather it be dry than humid. I'm a sweaty. I like when I'm in
there's
humid.
Definitely water around Sao Paulo, but I think it's rivers or something like that, right? Brandon, can you do some geography for us?
Yeah, there's rivers.
Yeah, there are rivers. Google map it.
There's a source of water.
I will say this: if it's humid, I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to
prepare to be miserable. You're surrounded by the Amazon rainforest.
This is a good point. Yeah,
there's a lot of
about that whole thing they got down there. If it's hot and humid and kind of what I'm expecting, I'm going to be miserable. But we're going to find a way to get a win.
Okay, Brazil test.
Yes.
What language do they speak in Brazil?
Portuguese.
Do you know any Portuguese words?
No.
All right, I went down there for the World Cup. That's Spanish.
Fuck. What's Portuguese?
It might be Portuguese too. There's a lot of crossover. Not really entirely sure which words do and don't. I do know obrigado is thank you.
What about
and I think
Novas Autores?
I think it's cerveja is a beer, I believe.
What?
Nothing. So yeah, it's gonna be humid.
I'm definitely gonna have to ask the equipment guys to have a couple jerseys.
Okay.
Definitely maybe 3 pairs of pants, because I might go through a pair in warm-ups.
Nice.
And definitely one for each
That's from
half.
sweat, I'm assuming.
Yes. Nowadays we can dry the gloves in between series, so I won't need too many of those. But definitely, probably maybe 4 cleats. I might just go through a pair every. Like, I'm going to be sweating so bad.
Yeah, you are. I would be ready for all of that, and switching out your socks. Those shoes will get sticky.
Socks, yeah, I got to make. Thank you.
Nothing
for that.
worse than
make
those
sure
like soggy shoes.
Dude, soggy.
Step in the shoes and
Swamp
sweat's
shoes
coming
is
out of the.
like a sponge.
Well,
when you squeeze a sponge.
I haven't been to Sao Paulo since I went for the World Cup.
Yeah, you've been there. Tell me about it. What I got to look forward to?
You know, I spent most of my time in Rio when I was down there. I was only in Sao Paulo for one game. The stadium was great. The game was fantastic, but as a city, I don't remember much of Sao Paulo. It kind of just felt like another major metropolitan area. Stadium was dope. Although the grass last year, again, was terrible. So hopefully they fix that this year. We also have the holiest of new news to switch gears here. We got a new Pope. That's right. Since we last recorded, we have officially got the first ever United States of America Pope. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've heard the news.
Okay, so it's not just
finest,
here.
I heard.
Apparently it isn't that new of a news, if we know it. He also, did you know he's Delco's finest? Spent time in Delaware County, Philadelphia.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Is there some like how somebody would go to the NFL? Is there like
I actually do
you go to like a really prestige high school, then you go to like Alabama or the SEC, and then is there like something in Delaware County that's like the SEC of Catholicism?
There is actually a very historic, notable seminary school there. I don't remember what it's called. I've driven past it. It's gorgeous. It's right next to Villanova's campus.
Okay. It's probably called
I don't know if that's where he was.
Or something.
Huh? Pre-Pope?
Yeah.
Well, this is the first Pope ever, so it's probably not called Pre-Pope. But there are a lot of dioceses and clergy folk that come from that.
Do you know like the qualifications for a Pope?
For a Pope?
Yeah.
Probably have to be a bishop. Is that how it works? I'm not Catholic. Neither of us are Catholic, so it's hard to know this.
I want to know how a young lad from the streets of Chicago.
Well, you gotta be
Make it all the way over.
Gotta be pretty devout. Obviously, you can't have sex. That's a big rule. It's a big one. It's one of the ones that I remember.
Man, somebody getting out of Chicago without that?
Yeah. I mean, you want to leave Chicago if you're not.
That's how I'm honestly, they're probably like, he made it out of Chicago without any intercourse. This guy can do anything.
Yeah, this guy's convicted. This guy not getting distracted one bit.
He is locked
in. This fucker's locked in. He believes that book.
And in the 90s when the Bulls were fucking studs.
What, do you think he's going to fuck Michael Jordan? What are you talking about?
Dude, the city was magical. It was electric. We went to ESPN Zone around those days.
That ESPN Zone.
And it was fucking
That was
rocking,
sick. That was sick. They also had a Disney Quest, I believe, in downtown.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was epic.
I don't remember getting any pussy, but it was a lot of good, just a great time.
It was everywhere. I remember.
All righty, Travis, back at Tight End U.
Hey-o.
Attending the 4th annual Tight End U in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, a summit for the best position in football.
Okay.
The greatest position ever created.
It's kind of more
the tight
like
end.
The most of like ambiguous position ever created. It's like
we get to do everything, Jason. It's our 4th year doing it in old Nashville, Tennessee.
Nice.
Vanderbilt's always been kind and letting us use their facilities and get just north of 80 tight ends throughout the league to come up, spread the wisdom, and just have a good old time.
Is it only NFL tight ends?
Yeah, pretty much.
No college tight ends?
Not that I know of, no.
No kids?
I mean...
What, you guys not like kids?
No.
Who does a football camp without fucking kids?
Tight end U.
What do you guys talk? You guys talk about
my guy
all
Greg
things
Olson,
tight ending.
George Kittle, the Kittle and the entire Kittle family really helps out doing Rubicon Sports. Shout out to Rubicon. Everybody's. We always raise funds for the Boys and Girls Club.
There's the kids.
And, yeah, and we do end up bringing kids in there for a little camp. So
You just don't tell them anything about tight end.
correct.
Job security.
It's all fun at that age.
What is one thing you've learned at tight end U
One thing I've learned at tight end U
that you're willing to share? You've been there 3 times.
for a guy like me, it's more just like reassurance.
Sure.
You know, hearing Gronk up there 2 years ago talk about his mentality, how he would get on the same page with Tom Brady and stuff like that. That was really valuable and stuck with me.
Yeah. How did you get on the same page?
Well, just a lot of work. There's a lot of time spent, you know, finding your way out there to practice. I think Julian Edelman said it the best. When he couldn't go out there and practice, he was like, man, I can't be at the top of my game for the people around me. So it was like that in itself was like reassurance. And then hearing Gronk up there talking about that and talking about his mentality on the field and just trying to be the best teammate he possibly could for the guys around him. I think that really, made sense in my head and I connected it.
Cool.
You trying to come out to tight end U for a day?
I can't. I want to. It's in between.
Run around on the old pitch?
I would love to.
Run some routes to see if you, you're down. Wade, what are you down right now, dude? Look at these. Look at this guy.
I'm about 270 right now, I think.
270? That's what I played last year. You can play tight end.
Can't. No. My ankles and knees and back won't let me.
No,
it's getting bad.
That's just your mind.
I don't know if it's like the moment you retire, mentally, your body retires too, physically. Because I'm just like, I'm trying to lift weights.
Jason, I talked to you every week
muscles.
when you were playing and you were saying the same thing.
Yeah, but now it's like actually an issue. Yeah, my ankle playing golf last week is inflamed. I can't squat now because my ankle hurts.
Yeah, but
I can't bench because I sprained my
because
pec.
you wear flip-flops when you play golf.
No, I was wearing the G-Force. Shout out to G4 free marketing. Good for you guys.
Yeah. Free marketing and the people who wear your shoes, their ankles hurt.
That's a good point. I guess it's not the best. Sorry, G4.
I got some good ones for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll pub it even more. We got some fun events this year for not just tight ends in the NFL, for everybody around the Nashville area.
So you guys are doing stuff with kids. What the fuck? Why
not with kids. This is I'm going out a little bit
Who
with
are you
the kids.
doing it with then?
Fans of the
just regular
NFL.
fans?
Of tight
cool.
ends.
That's even
fans
cooler.
of tight ends.
Fans of tight ends or nobody?
That was fucked up. I'm not going to do this because I like Creed. I like Creed, so I'm not even going to fucking throw shade at you. Fucking, you throw a ball through your legs, Jason.
Through. Touch the ball every snap. Who's more important?
You could barely do
every snap. I got to touch that ball.
Throw it. You could.
5 yards in between your legs without looking and then blocking.
Jason, how about we just
person?
find a way to get to the quarterback here? It's a big third down.
All righty, we got the Garage Beer Caddy Contest. I don't know if you guys know this, but Travis and I golf in an event out in Tahoe, California called the American Century Classic.
Yeah.
Last year, my caddy was none other than our own intern, Brandon. Travis always has our hometown friend, Caddy.
Jason finished last year.
Third to last.
Did you really?
Yeah. Don't shortchange me. Don't.
My first year, I think I was down there too.
Listen, I got Reddit working on fixing my golf swing, so look out. So Travis always has our good friend Pat Bacon as his caddy.
Patty Bakes, Fort City Insurance, Cleveland's finest, baby.
We did decide to do a fun
Get
garage.
better every year.
Yeah. He's bringing great vibes. All right. But we are doing a little contest this year. We're doing a Garage Beer Caddy Contest. We thought not only do we have our bags that need to be caddied, we also need a beer caddy. I think we might be inventing it. I've never really heard of it, but I'm excited to unleash this, and we're looking for your help. We need somebody to caddy our beer for all 3 days of the American. Is it just 1 day? For however many days are stipulated by the terms of the contract, we need you to carry beer for us, help us drink it. I think it'd be cool if they carried it like in the like the cups, like the old stadium beer guys. You got the harness around your shoulders and you're carrying it like that. Right. Yeah, not like a cooler. Just have a tray of beers. That'd be pretty dope.
It would be pretty dope. Are we allowed to do this with garage beer? Have we talked to anybody over there?
I'm assuming somebody cleared it.
Nobody cleared any of this. This is hilarious.
We'll find out.
They have their own sponsors. I think we need to check with American Century.
Nobody said anything yet.
This guy is.
Why are you acting at me? I'm just reading what's on the thing. There's a whole sign.
This is your idea.
This is not my idea. This is our idea. This is Garage Beer's idea. So we're all in on it.
We had a beer caddy last year. Jonathan Thomas's son.
Yes.
Shout out to JT.
Yes.
And his son.
Well, if he wants to, listen, if you want to apply, you can be the caddy again.
This is crazy. I thought this was just to be your caddy.
No.
I didn't know this was a beer caddy.
No, beer caddy. This is specifically just to carry beers. And if we can't do garage beers, we'll just do cups. If they don't want to, if there's like a sponsorship infringement, then it's just liquid.
Glad we thought about this.
Yeah. I think it'll work.
You can do it for Jason.
All right. So this is to be Jason's beer caddy, who will also be playing with Travis. No affiliation.
Everybody in American Century had nothing to do with this. This is all Jason.
All right. That's fine. I'll take it. All right. Film Club reminder, we will be back next week with our Sandlot review. Little Smalls, Benny the Jet. What else am I missing? Besides a bunch of characters.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Very overrated, by the way, right?
No. She was so hot.
I think she was just hot because she was like the only woman that was at maturity they showed the entire freaking movie besides the mom.
Well,
when you're comparing her to the catcher, yeah, of course she's going to be hot.
I think you're going to watch it and be like, all right, she was hot.
All right, we'll find out. There will be a review, and we will be reviewing the hotness of Wendy Peppercorn now. We're going to judge you, actress that played Wendy Peppercorn.
I already know you're hot.
Huh? That's new news brought to you by American Express.
That was rough.
It was.
But we got through it.
Yeah, we got good editors.
Because you guys are listening. That's why
we got good editors. That's why. Our guests today are here. They have combined for 33 seasons in the NFL. That's fucking insane.
Fuck. Yeah.
33 seasons in the NFL. Together, they have 2 first-team All-Pros, 4 Pro Bowls, or Walter Payton Man of the Year, a Super Bowl championship, and they hold the franchise record for 5 different NFL teams.
God damn.
I think that's very impressive.
Well, one person does. Sorry. 92%ers, please welcome the host of the Fitz and Whit show, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Andrew Whitworth. Did I get that order right? Is it Fitz and Whit? It is
Fitz and Whit.
Yeah. Some say Whit and Fitz, but
I didn't know. I just wanted to make that.
Thank you.
8%ers say that.
Well done. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Fuck yeah.
We got the NFL schedule. That is the brand new part that has come out. You guys are on the Black Friday game, is that right?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Black Friday game. Now, we wanted to ask, we are headed to Philadelphia.
You're coming to Philly.
We're coming to Philly.
Yeah, we need some advice.
I wasn't asking for advice. I just want to stay at your house, if you don't mind.
Even better than advice.
Okay.
Now, I also want to bring my family.
We got all room. How many is it? 9?
7 kids.
7. So it'd be 11 kids between the 2 of us, if you don't mind.
Sounds like sounds like a good time.
The only thing with Fitz coming to the house, you just got to make sure the attic is locked.
Okay.
Because he will find his way
going up there
into your attic. And he will just start bringing things down.
I still wear that T-shirt quite a bit.
We still have it.
Now, I heard, though, that mural that somebody had given you is now gone. Is that
gone.
not part of the...
I didn't make it past that. I actually realized that, okay, people can go in my attic and grab that. I need to get rid of that.
Yeah,
completely,
I want to apologize
not just
for
hide
that.
It in there.
Yeah, I apologize for it. Was our first Thursday night game ever.
Yep. Epic, yeah.
And it was the Chargers, I think, and the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs, Chargers.
And we went over to Trav's house afterwards and had a grand old time.
It was a
Trav had some bangers after the games.
Had some bangers.
There was not a lot of furniture in the house, but there was a lot of things that we got into in the end.
Yeah.
T-shirts.
But the basketball
hoop in the living room.
We
put some holes through the walls playing 2-on-2 and that thing. Not this time when they were there, but in other parties, yeah.
That was a fun house.
It can get rowdy.
It was a fun house.
Rowdy. Play a little flip cup, little, yeah. It was meant for after game parties.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why there wasn't a lot of furniture. I don't want people sitting around.
Yeah.
You're getting active.
Yeah.
You're here to fucking party or you're not.
You're shooting free
We're gonna
throws if
burn
you
some
come over.
calories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We knew when we walked in and he had a full-time bartender. It wasn't just for that night. He was there every day.
What was? Do you remember the bartender's name?
I'm going to guess
Reggie. It's either Reggie or Harry. I didn't know which one I was going to go.
Yeah.
Reg, great guy.
So Chicago at Philly, you guys are welcome to stay.
Okay, thank you.
15 of us.
Do you guys like the Black Friday game? This is the second year they're doing that, right? Third.
Third year?
I
like
First
the
year
Black
was New
Friday
York.
game.
Yeah, I think it's great. Obviously we're used to Thursday nights, but Friday during the day kind of a change up and get a little Thanksgiving action in whatever city we're in, and that's where we're looking forward to the meal. It's going to be provided at the Kelce house. So
We will get it. Yeah.
room for
We're gonna do it
15.
right.
Really easy.
I got a turkey fryer.
Okay.
Every year I leave the oil in it, and I have to get another turkey fryer.
I do the same thing. I take a power. I take a power washer like the next year and try to get everything out of there. But
Get another
No chance. Just order another one. Instacart.
Butterball or whatever the company is. They're killing me.
But
That's how you know the thing's working, because you just eat the turkey and you just sit there and you just get lazy.
Yeah.
You just get heavy and you're just Thanksgiving.
don't
You're like, I'm
wanna-
not about to go clean that fucking thing out right now. I'm going to do it another day. And then that other day just never comes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does it.
Are you guys also have Christmas Day?
Well, you want to break the news to Trav?
Well, here's the best news. We get Thanksgiving at one Kelce, and we get Christmas at another.
Christmas in Kansas City. Christmas in Kansas City.
Back, baby. You better lock the attic this time.
Yeah. No, you kidding me? No, you already know. You can.
Okay,
We're
this is
in
actually
Kansas
a bigger
City.
ask. This is a bigger ask
Oh,
because
boy.
Christmas
We
is
gotta
huge
store
for the
gifts.
kids.
Yeah, you know it.
Well, we don't got to store gifts.
That's
Santa
what
just
I'm
needs to
saying.
know
Santa
where
brings
to
them.
go.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got chimneys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got chimneys.
Santa's cool.
We got
All right.
chimneys, yeah. And we got furniture now, so.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Did you make those decisions, or how did
Yeah,
that?
It was an executive
question.
decision by myself for the betterment of everyone, yes.
Okay. Good.
I was like, I need some furniture.
So I don't know what time that game is at yet.
Yeah, I don't. We'll be the last game of the day.
But
so it'll
will
be
we
nice.
do Christmas morning together, or will
Yeah, how
you
do you
be
wanna do that?
prepping for the game? How
We
is
did a
that
big
going to?
Christmas breakfast, yeah.
Christmas
That'd be
breakfast?
fun.
Okay.
Last year, I think we were obviously in Pittsburgh, but it was a day game, so
Yeah.
I don't know how.
But that was.
Yeah, good point.
Netflix.
Good point.
Yeah, we're
We
not.
don't talk about that.
Good point.
So
Nice.
we don't talk about that.
But yes, we're
Christmas
very
in
excited.
Kansas.
Yeah, we're excited. Little Christmas Eve
Then
at the Kelces.
we got the who do we play?
Broncos at Chiefs.
Broncos.
Yeah.
God damn, they're getting good too.
They are getting good.
They're getting
It's
good.
gonna be a
That'll
good
be a banger. We beat them by a blocked field goal last year, down to the wire, and then they smoked us when we didn't play them last week of the season. Well, we
Yeah,
played
we
them.
don't count
Well,
those.
you played them.
Yeah, we played.
We don't
them.
count those.
They beat us.
You could have set the NFL record.
Oh yeah, well, 17 games is different.
Don't count it. All right. Well, where do we want to start, guys? Do we start podcasting? How's the podcast going?
It's rough.
No way, dude.
It's not great,
In
guys.
what ways?
Great social clips.
No, we had a good first season. First season
was
wrapped.
fun.
Yeah.
First season wrapped.
You guys are all wrapped.
We did 25 episodes. Really, they put out a feeler to say, "Is this going to work or not?"
Who are these people?
Yeah, but we do have season 2 coming up, and I think
worked!
Yeah, it worked.
Hell yeah!
We'll
We're
be
back, baby.
But it'll be somewhere
the waters.
around when the NFL season starts up.
So you guys are completely done podcasting from now until the start of the season?
That's what they said.
Why have we not tried this model? This is a fucking good model.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you guys have proven yourselves that people want the content. They need the content.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Well, summer's off sounds pretty nice.
So we were talking about how you could have played guard in another life before the show.
Who was talking about that?
And I just want to kind of get into it. What do you think would have made you a good guard?
I think right now, I've always had a big butt, so I feel like the squats is part of it.
It's a good
think.
base. It's a good foundation. Very
But
important. How's your
didn't-
ankle flexibility?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah,
Doing
pretty
well?
good. I didn't want to insult you by saying, I'd play center, but I feel like it'd be more of a natural center than a
would've-
guard.
I was going to say, what is on the importance of you playing well, how important is having a good center on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say I'm going to put it at about an 8.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were going to lowball it.
No, very important because
Was
I'll
the center
say-
doing much work for you?
So it depended where I was, right? And so I bumped around quite a bit. Now, when I got to, say, New York and Nick Mangold was there, I wasn't coming in and being like, all right, Nick, this is my show.
I'm thinking here's the
captain now.
I am the captain now.
So in that sense, the center can take a lot off your plate, right? And that being said, there's also times where, you know, there's some arguments in game of you saw this, I saw that.
Yep.
But the blitz meetings and things throughout the week, if you've got a good center that's on it and he's training the other guys, that thing goes really smooth. So he takes a lot of work off of my plate for sure.
I would love to follow up with that one. Were you ever wrong when those conversations got heated?
I like this follow-up.
You guys will have to have Nick on. You know, I was only wrong with protections once in my career. And I slid the line everybody one way, and London Fletcher came the other way and fractured 6 of my ribs.
I would argue you were wrong twice, but
so I was wrong twice. The first time I was wrong, Whit and I were teammates.
there you go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Keeping it
I
honest
appreciate
here.
it. Now he's being honest. Now we can get to
this
it.
had nothing to do with the protection call on the field. It had to do with what happened after a play happened.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Big John Henderson?
Oh my gosh.
Big Bad John.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
2008, Cincinnati Bengals are 0-8.
We're 0-8 at the time.
Playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, and I was a young guard trying to prove myself.
Fresh off of him getting slapped pre-game.
Fresh off the slap.
He's getting slapped.
You know how this goes. The skilled guys, Chad Johnson and TJ Hushmanzada, decide during the TV timeout we're beating Jacksonville. They were pretty good that year to start talking trash to Big Bad John.
Yeah, that's the best.
He gets riled up, so we start getting in some full-on swinging sessions.
Yeah.
That leads to an all-out brawl. Me and him going, helmets ripped off. We're fighting across the field.
That's a lot of
Trav, what am I supposed to do?
We both get ejected.
Throw your hands.
Both get ejected.
You gotta
It's
throw
kind
'em.
of my claim to fame. After that moment, I became the captain. That's kind of like that. I became the captain of the Cincinnati Bengals from that moment on, basically, because we were 0-8. I'd kind of called out the team on the Saturday walkthrough about being soft, and we were kind of acting like some bitches, and I'd never been anywhere where I accepted losing. And so said this, going the next day, getting this huge fight, get ejected out of the game. We win the game. Come in on Monday. Yeah, huge
That
moment
was
for
my
me as a young guy.
first win as a starter, too.
First win as a starter, Ryan Fitzpatrick. So there's a lot of, congratulations going around. Fitz is happy. OC stands up and he goes, the only thing I do want to talk about when we come in on Wednesday, we got our fines in from the fights.
Oh.
You know, back then they did the halo rule. If you were within the halo of the fight, you got fined.
Yeah.
10 guys on offense got fined, guys. There's only one guy on the offense that didn't get fined.
Now we
on
were
tape.
And
Ryan
you call
Fitzpatrick
yourself a guard.
run into the sideline.
Getting out of the halo.
Run into the sideline. Fight. Everybody's throwing hands in the middle of it. Just run into the sideline.
I told you before this started, I ran a 4.88. Remember? That day it was like a 4.6.
Yeah,
like
it's quick.
John Henderson's bigger than he is.
Yeah, he's a big man.
What am I going to do? Seriously, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
My man got up out of there.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So he's been wrong in protection
Wrong
twice.
twice.
He'll never
Wrong
let me
choice.
live that down.
Oh my gosh.
Ever.
Damn, that's a great story.
I don't know how to top that.
We got just now there's no halo rule though. You would have been in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
For sure. Well, and I have, towards the end of my career, I had more money, right? So I kind of was like, all right. So, I mean, it's a lot of money, but like my rookie year, I made $230. So I didn't know if it was going to last, how many years I would be there. So more willing to write that check. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's talk small hands. Let's talk small hands.
small hands.
Yeah, there was a
I saw
tweet
it.
that came out. Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco doing the exact same pose at the top of their drop with the ball right here. And
They're going to do Kenny Pickett like that.
Man.
because Joe Flacco's hands
I mean,
are
Joe's-
fucking enormous.
Yeah, just because
Yes.
Joe has monster hands, don't go after Kenny.
Have you guys ever heard the term dick beaters?
Oh, yeah.
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 Joe's got some dick beaters.
Yeah. He can touch his palm around that thing.
Yes.
I apologize.
It is insane.
I've heard the term, though. What are you working with? What's...
Good. So I had to do this. I had to do this hand. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, man.
So here's the thing.
Great size.
But so my thumb
You got some
stretches
fucking
down.
beaters.
I was about to say, you have a weird thumb.
Thank
What
you.
is
That's
going
it.
on with that thumb?
So
That's
I
how,
had,
so, yeah,
I
let's
had
say this. So the way they measure the hand
Yeah.
is from that pinky all the way
That
to
is
the end of
some
that
stretch.
thumb.
He's
And
Yeah,
so
it's gotta be
I
a good
dislocated this
11.
pinky, so it's not as good as it once was. But I had the third biggest hand at the combine in 2005.
Ever?
Wow.
No, in 2005.
Oh, Justin.
Not just quarterbacks, like
Of everybody. But the reason being is my thumb goes down. So like,
some good dick beaters.
Yeah.
thank you.
he's got it.
Bless. Anyway,
I also wanted to get because he's wearing a glove. Kenny's
Yeah.
wearing a glove.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
notorious. He's been wearing it since college.
Yeah.
His entire career. Peyton Manning actually, I believe, set the NFL record wearing a glove in 2015.
Yeah.
Do you like wearing the QB gloves?
Well, I'll say this. So Kurt Warner went to it too towards the end of his career. When I got to Buffalo, I dabbled just to see.
I could have sworn.
But I had to wear one on my left hand because I tore some ligaments in my thumb, but I couldn't do it on my right hand. I hated it. I absolutely
rain, snow, anything, right?
I hated it so much.
I tried a glove on my right hand for like 2 years, and I had to
just the feel. Well, did you ever
my snaps
cut
kind of went to
fingers or
crap?
no?
No, I tried to go full glove.
Yeah.
Really bad.
By the
idea.
way,
My
can we
snaps
talk?
went
Can we
to
talk
real
about your
shit.
snaps real fast?
Yeah.
How do you know about my snaps?
Jason.
I mean, I used to
Word
watch.
travels?
I used to watch film and be like, "Holy, that is a rocket shot!"
You can tell by watching tape.
When Jalen Hurts had to switch his stance to this.
Yeah, I know. I felt
I mean, you would fire that pigskin back there.
I need that hand back. I need to start blocking these
Guys,
big boys.
speaking of guards, I'm pretty sure I just ripped my jeans.
Did you really?
Yeah, pretty sure I did.
All right, well, let's just remain seated for the remainder of this.
Oh, who's talking? I can see your.
So, anyways, are there measurements that, like, what do you take away from the hand measurement test? Do you think there's validity to that?
Yeah, anything you care about in a quarterback.
Well, I'll say this: somebody like Josh Allen, like he's built to play football in bad weather, right? Just body type, hand size, where he's from, like just kind of his overall attitude. So yes, there's some validity in the hand size thing for sure, but more of it is that the inability to stretch the thumb out.
Yeah.
But yes, for sure. And then it really comes to fruition when you're in those bad weather games. When you play in a Pittsburgh or even a Philly or Buffalo and you're playing in the elements all the time.
Yeah.
Now, if, last year, Jared Goff, I have no idea what his hands are like, but like they played in a dome so many times. So you're in those perfect conditions and it doesn't matter. But it seems like, and you guys can tell me because I've never been, but playoff football, the elements seem to
You don't have a lot of experience?
I don't.
Are there any measurements, though, when you look at it where you're like, this is an immediate red flag with a quarterback? Like, if I look at a tackle and his arms are, if it says 32.
Wait, is that?
I'm like very skeptical on whether they can play.
Your LSU guy, what were his arms?
Will, yeah, I think he was 32-ish.
Was it 32 and a half or 32?
Somewhere in there,
That half makes a big difference, as every woman knows.
Half to 3/4 is a big deal. I want to say he was somewhere in the 32 to 33 range.
This is just.
Yeah, we're going off the rails.
Okay.
Shorts, we're talking about dick beaters. All right.
I will say that something that didn't matter as much, which was like 40 time and agility, that matters a whole lot more now.
Especially with the systems that are out there.
The systems, the way guys play, the way defenses are playing, I think that matters quite a bit now, more than it used to.
Yeah. What do you think about the arm length measurement for tackles?
So much goes into what is their style of play, like how do they play and what their other attributes are. So like if I think they have awesome feet, like a great anchor, those kind of things, I don't think it means as much to me because that just means they need to develop a toolbox that says, all right, I'm going to get long arms. I'm going to have to get hands off of me. I'm going to have to figure out how to get those hands off and use my feet to make some of these blocks.
Do like more aggressive short setting? Like
you look at some of these guys that love to jump, love to get on a guy. Like that length doesn't matter in that setting. Now, do you have really strong hands? So I always say this, like regardless of what it is, if you know what you're good at and are you able to develop those things to be your strength, right? And so if you have shorter arms, then you've got to develop the trait to get on guys faster. You got to develop great hand strength so that when you do get your hands in there, they're never coming off, right? And so your ability to be able to kind of fine tune what it is you are will dictate that success level. So I say this with O-linemen, like we can get into measurements a lot of the times, but like number one thing I want to know is, are they one of those people who are like, I'm going to chase it guy. Like, fuck it. I'm going to chase whatever it is that makes me good. I'm going to chase that shit every day. So like to me, Will Campbell, he's driven that way. Like he is I'm going to figure out a way to be freaking good. We're from the same hometown.
All right now.
I've known him since he's a kid. Like he's grew up playing high school football and the elements of what New England's going to be like playing in Foxborough. Like he's going to be one of those people, almost you think of like Taylor Lewan when he's in Tennessee. Like he's going to be an attitude. I'm New England. I'm a Patriot. Vrabel's going to be the guy pushing his buttons.
Braves.
I think it's just the perfect like scenario for a guy like Will to go there.
Did you hear about Braves running like one-on-one drills with him.
Yeah.
During his workouts.
I saw the
and
pictures.
stuff?
I actually posted it the other day, and I was like, I love this because it's like that's what I dreamed of. When he went there, I'm like, all right, Vrabel's got his Taylor Lewan. Like this kid's going to come in. He's going to be like, hey, dude, don't worry about. Not that you're against the vets, but you come in. I want you to be nasty. I want you to finish people. Like I'm gonna be in your ear all the time. Like you're going to come in and be the tone setter for our group because you may not come in as a young offensive lineman and take over the room from a leadership standpoint, but you can come in and be like, I'm going to bring some attitude to this group. And I tell the funny story about 08 and Cincinnati and all that, but that was what I was. I was a young kid trying to find my way, and I was like, you know what I do like to do? I love to fight and get into it and tussle, and I'm scared of nobody, so this will be my role. My first couple of years, when I get on the field, like, I'm going to bring it. We're going to finish plays. I'm going to get guys pissed off. Like 2 weeks after that Henderson game, I played Albert Haynesworth. That was the year he's got his contract with the Tennessee Titans.
God damn.
He got pulled out of the game in the first quarter because we were fighting every play, and Washburn was losing his mind because he wasn't rushing. He was just swinging with me.
Yeah.
Because I would just start every game like, hey, let's just get in a fight.
Let's get in his head.
Right? And so he pulled him out of the game. So that was my thing as a young player, and I think Will be that kind of guy. He's going to come in with an attitude and try to finish guys.
Can I ask questions to Whit?
Please.
Too?
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is great.
This is so
So
funny.
later, no, I'm just asking. Later in your career, were you like when you were at the Rams? Were you like that, or were you more of a finesse guy? If that,
you know what's funny? I don't know if I just looked old and miserable, but guys didn't really mess with me. So it was just
you had the reputation.
I had the reputation. You know, there's not a lot of Walter Payton man of years have been ejected twice. So. You know, kind of goes with the award.
Symbolizes the sportsmanship of the game.
It's like, hey, listen, this guy's really nice, but maybe he's so nice because he's that fucking crazy that I don't want to mess with him. You know,
There you go.
so that was kind of it. I always say my
Psychological
favorite story. We were playing in Washington against the Commanders, and it was Chase Young was a rookie, and I'm in a TV timeout, and I see him talking to Montez Sweat, and he's like, then he starts laughing. He's like, finally, he goes, hey, big fella. Like, I'm looking at him. He goes, you really 39? I'm like, yes. He's like, holy shit. He was like, man, I can't believe I'm going against this dude who's just 39. And you got to remember, I always faced out. So I stared at whoever I played the whole time. I never turned into a huddle. So I would be staring at him the entire game. So he's like, this 39-year-old dude looks old as shit, is just staring at me all game. Like, I'm going to find a way to talk to him. So he's like, are you actually 39, man?
Hilarious.
Like, yes.
You never looked in the huddle?
Nope.
Time out. Is this a rule or this was just an Andrew Whitworth
What
thing?
I've always did.
the only other guy I had like that, you remember Big Willie Colon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Willie, towards the end of his career, he just didn't want to have to that extra step he had to take to turn around to get into the huddle. Yeah. He was always so
That's simple.
He was just trying to limit his footsteps up to the ball.
I got a quick question. So obviously you spend most of your career in Cincinnati, Los Angeles Rams. Your training camps, I don't know where they were when you were there. It just came out that the Rams are going to Maui.
Mini camp. Mini camp
yes.
there, yeah. We were always there. They'd been talking because of these new partnerships you see the teams having where they're going, trying to get out of the U.S. and develop all these partnerships across the world. Part of theirs is Australia and then obviously Hawaii, and so on the way. And so I think this year was like a big emphasis. They want to move minicamp there. So that'd be pretty cool. Like, I mean, you always hated having to go to mandatory minicamp, but mandatory minicamp in Maui sounds kind of sweet. So I'm going to go with them. So I'll get a chance to go. And,
I'm going to take this to the team. Just a great teammate.
You guys need anybody to help out with bags?
I don't know if Matthew can figure out how to get on the golf course. I can help him get out there.
Hey, I thought Andrew came on this trip. He hasn't been to practice one time.
Stafford and I'll just go play golf. That's basically what's
It's just like when we used to do the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, right, guys?
Dude,
That's
it
right.
was
Yeah, you remember that.
Well,
Never.
I never did it. I visited
I-
when Andrew and Travis were in it.
Yeah, that was epic.
I got to hang out in the pool. Which,
It was the best, though. Old Turtle Bay.
Oh,
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
what was it like going from Cincinnati's offense to the new Sean McVay style, like run, play action heavy?
It was beautiful.
Makes it-
I mean, living in a world with Hugh Jackson and Jay Gruden where it's like, a lot of empty and a lot of stuff where you're just in drop back protection all the time to all of a sudden like, hey, we're going to run, play action, only throw, really in situations the team forces to drop back pass was absolutely beautiful. Not to mention, like, small thing, being that I was 35 years old, So going from playing on turf every week as a home game to now I played in a division. When you think about that at that time, it's like you have San Francisco, Arizona, and then LA, all grass, and then Seattle's your only turf field, but it's a pretty nice turf. So really, I go to a situation where I'm playing tons of grass games. Like I was like, dude, I feel totally different. It's warmer, obviously. That was
it's crazy
a pretty epic move. I mean, playing West Coast was pretty insane.
You don't like turf?
I fucking hate it, man.
Hate it.
You feel terrible. It's night and day. As soon as we moved to SoFi, like obviously SoFi is amazing, but just the feel you have walking in on Monday compared to walking in off that grass on a Sunday.
It's night and day. I can't practice the week after I play turf. You like turf?
I loved it when I was young.
I didn't never notice a difference.
Never noticed it?
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I didn't really do that much running.
You did lead a team in rushing, though.
I did.
Yeah.
That's so insane. How many yards do you have again?
Like 236 or something.
Big rushing attack.
That's got to be NFL record.
What was y'all's record by chance?
You said earlier since we started 2008, that year we started at least 0-7.
Yeah, I would figure.
But that year, the last game of the year, we went to Foxborough.
Oh, this is the Tom Brady game.
And we beat New England, which gave somebody home field advantage for the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
You're welcome.
Is this Tom New England or is this?
I think that was the quarterback. I think that's who it was.
Oh, yeah. Was he mad at you, shake your hand and tell you?
I'm trying to think if he was still there when that. Yeah, that was his last regular season game in Foxborough, guys. Yeah.
Yep.
That was the handshake.
I remember it.
It's great.
Kevin Harlan.
Yeah, Kevin Harlan.
Dual call there. He was calling our game and the New England game at the same time. It was crazy.
You played in how many different systems? I know you played with 9 different teams, basically, right?
He didn't know that before this, by the way. Don't let him fucking lie to you. He did not know it was 9 teams.
Yeah, we thought it was, honestly, we thought it was more.
Oh, okay.
We were taking the over on it.
No, it was 9.
I'm just like, right now we've listed you should have been a guard, and you think you played for like 20 teams. How do you feel about yourself today? You good, bud?
I feel great.
Let an NFL team in rushing.
Listen, you have a guard body.
Yeah. Long ago, I learned not to really care about what people say about me. So, the thing is, though, I played on 9 teams, but it wasn't like collecting 3 teams in a year. It was all like I started on 9 teams. So, like, it was like I played first couple of years, it was 2 years, 2 years, 4 years. And then legitimately at the end of my career, it was like either 1 year or 2 year moving every year, every other year, which, I mean, as you have all the young kids and stuff, it's like you think about my wife, we have 7 kids in 7 different cities. And so it's like the amount of moving that we did, and they came everywhere I went. And then we had to pick up and go, okay, school, sports, regular life.
Were they homeschool? Were you homeschooling them or?
No. We were
just making new friends.
Just making new friends everywhere they went. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, now my oldest is getting ready to go to college, guys.
Yeah, think about this. He told us this.
Cleveland
I
Heights?
think he talked about this on one of our first podcast episodes, his kids, but 17, 15, 13, 11, 9, 7, and 5.
Oh, no, they all turned to the next year.
Yeah, so
do
now
it
we're
again.
even. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, and 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Gosh.
Yeah,
man.
is that crazy? Like,
That's nuts.
so he read it off, and I go, wait, say that again one more time. You have what? 8 to 17, 15, 13. I'm like, holy shit.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of kids.
Our first year in Thursday Night Football, he brought them all to Chicago. And I'm like, dude, let's get some dinners. Like let's go. And he's like, yeah, sure. Call all the places that take 10 tops. And I was like, oh, my God, that's right.
So we're getting pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We eat fast food. I was like, oh, okay, got it.
What was your favorite system to play in of all your stops?
So Chan Gailey, strangely enough, like he was a head coach in Buffalo for 3 years when I was there. And then when I got to New York, he was there. And then my second year in Miami, he was there. So I played with him for 3 different teams.
Nice.
Kevin Patullo, who's now the coordinator in Philly, I had him 2 different places, and he is a Chan disciple, and he's obviously done a lot of different things now. He's got some Texas A&M stuff, and then obviously being with Sirianni for a while. But he'll have some wrinkles, as you sit there and watch. I'll be like, okay, I recognize that play. I know that play. Yeah. But Chan was always spread them out, a left tackle's dream. Empty, spread them out.
Yeah, baby.
Spread the ball around. But I really liked him, and part of the thing for me was just like he infused a lot of belief into me, and so that was why I liked him the best.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the coolest things on Thursday nights before the game. You get those couple hours before the game like him playing 9 different teams, all these coaches that he's been around. I mean, it's just constant. Guys coming up, like, he was, quality control when I was in this place. He was this, and it's just like you're listing off head coaches, OCs, DCs. He's been around them all.
Luke Steckel,
it's insane.
baby.
I mean, it's crazy. You're sitting there, you're like, dang, when were you with him? And he starts listing it off, just the touch, from playing 9 different teams that he has across the league is wild.
But you guys have seen it. It's funny when you have real young guys that are coaching, whether in Kansas City or Philly, and then they become head guys. And even like Jonathan Gannon, when I was in Tennessee, he was like the lowest of the low defensive assistant.
Yeah.
But there are those guys that you peg and you go, okay, he's gonna be something eventually.
For sure. We actually, a guy we were with in college. I mean, how old was Jesse when he was at Cincinnati? Jesse Minner was the GA
I don't feel like
at the University of Cincinnati.
I don't feel like Jesse's even getting older. He still fucking
looks like
he still looks like a younger guy. But
when I was at LSU, similar thing. Adam Gase and Freddie Kitchens were our GAs when I got to LSU.
Freddie Kitch. Minner was my he was holding up the cards when I was a scout team QB.
Wow.
And tight end. I was running dual thing over there, just athleting it.
I mean, just
pissing off everybody on the defense. I didn't run the route on the card back then.
Shocker. Back then.
Did you ever run the route on the card?
Well, that's how I knew that.
How would you feel about this?
That's when I figured out. I'm like, oh, they know this play. Yeah. How am I going to get open if they know I'm going to run that route? I'm not going to run that fucking route if I want to get open.
But I don't know.
I got to show these coaches I got what it takes.
Yeah.
I don't think people give. I don't think people give Patrick enough credit. Because it's not easy. It's not easy as a quarterback, and you guys obviously have amazing chemistry, like some of the best chemistry in NFL history. Yeah. For him to know where you're going to be and anticipate, and it speaks a lot to probably the way you guys have worked in practice and over the years, obviously playing so much. Yeah. But that is not an easy thing to do as a quarterback.
Yeah, I'll try it out in practice, and if I get either the ball doesn't come my way or and then I know not to do it again.
Okay, won't do that
or
one.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'm getting the ball right on time. That's kind of how and Pat will let me know, or he'll let everybody on. This isn't just a me thing anymore. Everybody, if you're given a specific route versus a certain coverage, you kind of get a little bit of freedom, and it's evolved over that. Have you ever somebody just ran the wrong route and you're like, God damn it, he's open, and you threw it?
All the time. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen me play, Travis?
His eyes were closed most of the time.
No, I did have. So there was a guy, Stevie Johnson, if you remember that name.
Yeah.
Stevie was so sick.
Buffalo, baby.
Yeah, and we just used to have I used to give him the Y signal, which was you do you. So then it was awesome. Like, all right, he's out there by himself.
You gotta get that.
Yeah,
you do you.
Get the Y in
That's a new one right there.
Go route, hitch, slant, like whatever he wanted to do.
You had no idea.
He's singled up though. He
was single, so it's easier to do when you're in a 3x1 and you're the guy on the single side.
Anything else.
Yeah. That being said, he always got open, so it worked.
Well, that was Stevie.
Hey, Trev, you're not the only tight end that scored a touchdown here, just in case.
All right now.
You know that,
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, baby.
Little jumbo tight end?
One for one, baby. All you can be is 100%. Listen.
You ever scored on your birthday?
No.
God damn it.
On my birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's a huge indicator for defenses. You got to know tackles.
We
got to know tackles at the end of your career, right?
If it's the jumbo tight end, if it's his birthday, high alert.
Even better for a Cincinnati Bengals in Pittsburgh, opening drive of the game.
In the Did you guys win that game? You had to have.
But the only thing that is a cool stat, and we still haven't ever looked it up, but I was the only offensive touchdown in the game. I don't know how many times the lleft tackle's been the only offensive touchdown in the game, but it was the opening drive of the game. I think Carson Palmer threw me a touchdown, but he also unfortunately threw 2 to the Steelers.
He was throwing to a lot of the wrong positions.
Listen, a lot of guys that weren't supposed to catch it were catching it in the game. You'll have to ask your buddy Ryan Clark about that one. Pretty sure he was supposed to be covering me. He was supposed to be. No, he ran up on the run.
Yeah, let's just turn it in. We'll take his height.
Yeah, I mossed Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. I got to tell the truth.
Yeah, never had one. No.
But when there's something late in your career,
late in my career, they tried to give me a gimme touchdown by having a tush push design where Juergens would come in and I'd take center, like quarterback snap.
Yeah.
Got to report. Got to remember that.
But you had it schemed up, but you never ran it?
We were so bad my last year, the second half of the season. Because those plays are plays that's like, we're up 17 or whatever.
Yeah.
at the end of the game, let's get Kelce a touchdown. It's like, yeah, no, I never got that.
It didn't, yeah.
We were getting our asses kicked, unfortunately. Whit, you played 15 plus years. Is that correct?
16, yeah.
So it's
All right, so
15
16
plus.
that's
I don't know
15
why you
plus,
went with
that's
15 plus. But
Yeah, no,
That's what Brandon put
He's working something in.
Yeah.
I understand.
How did you know it was time to hang it up? What finally clicked where you're like, you know what, now that I'm 40.
Honestly, probably the amount of meetings I would like wake up in the sense of not sleeping, but like just be on my phone and realize that everyone's like walking out of the room, and I'd be like, oh fuck, did I listen to anything? What's practice today? Where are we going? But anyways, literally just you get to that point where I was sitting in there and I'm like, you know what? I am not actually enjoying being in the building. Like, I love the guys, but I'm like, the whole
If that's the case, I should have retired like 10 years ago.
I became a skill player. That's really what happened. I became a skill player. You're used to the skill guys falling asleep in meetings and being on their phones and everything else, but I would just sit in the O-line rooms like, and like Cromer or one of the O-line, whoever the O-line coach at the time would be like, Whit, and I'd realize like, oh, she's been saying my name. And like, yeah, what's up? Like, I have no idea what's been happening in here. And I realized, you know what, man, this is not a good look. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm checked out a little bit. I'm tired. Like, it felt like a grind every day to go into work. I loved the games. Like, I still, even when I retired, was like, I remember going in Sean's office, you know, a month after we'd won it and being like, I think I might keep playing. And he's like, no. And I was like, okay. He's like, dude, as your friend, like, you've done everything you could have possibly accomplished.
Right.
And, you know.
he also won the Super Bowl.
2 months ago. That's what I mean. He's like, 2 months ago,
Walter
you
Payton
knew
of the
you were
year.
done. Like, I'd already told him, like, this is it. He's like, you stick with your decision. Like, you're good. And I was like, all right. And then 6 months after that, when they were 3-9, he was like, why the fuck didn't you keep playing?
We need you. Please come back.
Because they had like a horrific year with the offensive line injuries and stuff. So it really wasn't about me as much as that. But it was interesting. Like, you know, I knew it. And then when we went into those playoffs, it actually made it even sweeter because I knew it was it, but I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to just soak it all in. And then things just started happening. And I'll never forget, you know, watching Cincinnati make the kick to win, and they're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm running out on the field to play the Niners in the NFC Championship. I'm like, oh my God, like,
This
I'm
is
going to the Super
crazy.
Bowl. Like, there's
Hell
no
yeah.
way in hell. If Cincinnati's going to the Super Bowl, I'm going to the freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So to end your career playing against the only other franchise you played for in a place that's,
crazy.
you know, you obviously were a huge part of, I couldn't have ever dreamed that would be the case.
sure.
So once that happened, I was like, this is it.
Yeah, this is the storybook ending.
Yeah, this is it. And that's why I had kind of the epic moment with my kids there after the game to sit out on the field. And it was like, it wasn't even a celebration almost. It was like a just piece of, man, this was the ride and it's over. And it was like, sit down with them and like, man, this is about to be sick.
Well, there's
awesome.
nothing like telling you how much you're missed, and you leave and the team struggles the next year.
Yeah. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, for sure.
Week 4, I was feeling great. Week 4 was a great year.
What about you, Fitzy?
So I ended up, my last year I was in Washington, and I had 17 years, relatively healthy for 17 years. I broke my tibia, but other than that, didn't have a ton of injuries. I hurt my hip like 15 plays in to that game. And like for me at that point, I could still be playing right now. Like I could have played forever as a backup and just kind of been and get thrown into a game. But hurt my hip. Wasn't a great injury to have. And then it's like my kids are old enough now to where it's fun to be home and be more a part of that as well. And the Thursday night gig, like having the weekends with the kids and not having to miss all the stuff that I missed over all those years. Because, you know, my span we were talking about earlier is 6 to 18. So it's like the weird part about my kids is my 18-year-old went to 10 different schools, and my 6-year-old maybe will be in the same school district his whole life, you know, which is a crazy thing. But yeah.
That's crazy.
But it was time. It was time. Like, I feel like my kids deserved it for me to step away.
It feels like you were very much celebrated in every stop you had. What was your favorite stop of the bunch? I feel like New York fans, Tampa, it definitely feels like
dude,
Buffalo still
I
to
get
this
to hear it
day.
every week.
It's still Buffalo, but
Yeah, I would say there weren't a whole lot of stops, especially towards the tail end of my career, that I didn't love, because we fully just dove in. We embraced the community like everybody embraced us.
Yeah.
I would say certainly Bill's Mafia and Buffalo is probably where I align most. where I feel the most love. But I love playing for Miami. I love playing for Tampa. I love one of the 2 years in New York. But some great fan bases and great people that we met. I loved Houston. Like, I'm going to forget some,
Yeah.
Like we had some great times.
Tennessee and
What was funny is Tennessee on paper, Nashville should have been the coolest spot. And it just
was it the
didn't
number?
really do.
It was the number.
Yeah,
it was the jersey.
I wore number 4 there. It wasn't real swaggy.
4.
You were pretty square. You were pretty square bodied. That was the old number too. It was kind of quirky number.
Trav, it wasn't good.
Great.
It wasn't good.
You wouldn't have approved of the fashion statement.
Wasn't good.
As long as you got that beard rocking, man, you got the chest hair coming out, you're good.
All right, here we go. Let's go to We Gotta Ask.
Oh, fun.
this is how we
ask.
This is how we wrap
But
it
you don't
up.
have to answer. We have to ask.
Okay.
That's why it's called We Gotta Ask.
You can tell us to fuck off, is what he's saying.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I mean, you could have always done that.
Or you can just answer the question. Whit, is it true that you used to eat 5 Taco Bell soft tacos and 5 bean burritos before going on dates in college?
That is an accurate statement. I didn't embarrass myself in front of my date of how much I like to eat because I was a big boy.
Yeah, big man.
So I would run by Taco Bell. I would go through the
Carb up.
drive-through, crush in the parking lot, like go in, get some smell good on, like go pick
Don't
her
smell
up,
like beans.
and then go. No, yeah, you don't want to smell like beans. So then I pick her up and like eat a salad, like at dinner, like a salad.
Wow,
drink.
this guy really takes care of himself.
Wow, he's really on top of it. That was the goal. I didn't want to eat that.
That's amazing.
This is great.
I love
Jason,
that.
what'd you used to do?
Huh? I didn't go on dates. All right, next question. Fitz, did I steal your bit taking my shirt off in Buffalo? Is it your bit? Or is this just a Buffalo bit?
Ooh, it is kind of.
No, I feel like it's been a bit from the beginning of time when it gets cold that men
We
take their
remember
shirts off.
in Cleveland, it happened all the time. There'd be guys in the dog pound,
Oh, yeah.
painted up and down.
That I still feel bad. That game, we were supposed to get together that game for the tailgate.
We were.
And I got stuck in traffic. We flew in that day and I got stuck in traffic.
Bill's Mafia all over the place.
Yeah, and I was going to show you around and didn't get a chance to. But I know you had a good time in the
The
parking
tailgate
lot.
experience is insane.
I still want to go back. I'd love to go back with you.
Yeah.
I'd love to go back just in general because Bill's Mafia was spectacular. Big Tree Inn,
Yeah.
that place was awesome.
Yeah, you hit it up.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Well, but even where they're putting the stadium, stuff has kind of been condensed right now because of the stadium and what they're doing there. So next year,
it's going to be a better.
once that stadium is done, it's going to be insane.
Nice.
So,
I think
it'll be
filing
fun.
cabinet pizza guy is my favorite. That
Yeah.
pizza was.
I
Yeah,
didn't have the pizza.
you went into the Hammer lot, which
Yeah.
we were
which
late
is
to get to.
ball.
We
You
were
had the
late
bowling
to
ball
get to
shot,
that.
right?
Though. Like we got there pretty much when we were going to the game, so
Gotcha.
got to see Pinto around, got to get
Yeah.
the bowling ball shot.
yeah.
I would love to go there though earlier and
Yeah.
get the whole experience.
Yeah, the filing cabinet pizza is
That's good.
pretty special.
Yeah.
It's a special place. It really like just engulfs you.
It's a special place, and you feel the vibe right away. And it's called the City of Good Neighbors, like for a reason, right?
It felt very, even flying in, and I've talked to Travis about this, seeing the lake, it reminded me of being from Cleveland.
Yeah,
Even though you're
Lake
not in
Erie
Cleveland,
right there,
like
yeah.
there's like something where like this like weird, ominous vibe is in the air from the
The old Rust
lake,
Belt, man.
the snow. It was special.
We had 2 years in a row. First year was Cleveland clinching playoff spot. And
Yeah.
it was so cool, the
That was
fan
epic.
appreciation, everything. But then last year it was Cleveland horrible,
Yeah.
but the snow game with Jameis, where he's doing
So
the Snow
special.
Angels.
That was
and-
insane.
But
Snow
it just,
Angels.
the fans in Cleveland are unbelievable.
They are.
There's definitely a tie there between those 2 cities and how diehard they are.
Yeah.
Something in the lake.
All right.
Big Whit, you played for Nick Saban at LSU. Can you give us, you got any good Nick Saban stories you can share? Or?
I've got some really good Nick Saban stories, plenty of them. A lot of them involve him screaming, but I would say probably my favorite, my freshman year, Benny Brazil, one of my best friends in life, and I were going. So Nick would do when the season ended, you would go in and have these one-on-ones with him, and everybody had to plan your one-on-one meeting with Coach Saban. And Nick was a sports psychology guy, so he had the big, huge chair, the little tiny chairs outside his massive desk. So and the electronic door that opens with the button, the whole deal. So you'd go in there and you just feel, and he'd temple you the whole time he's talking to you, the whole deal. He's all into that type stuff. So Benny and I are waiting in the secretary's office, just like waiting for him to put in, and we hear him like Nick episode, going crazy, losing his mind, screaming. Like, man, what freshman's in there right now? Because we're trying to think of who did something recently, got in trouble. Man, I can't wait to see who comes out of this office. Door opens up. He's hit the button. It's Skip Bertman, who is the longtime baseball coach who had won like 8 national championships or something at LSU. He was the interim, or maybe just for a little while there, the athletic director.
Oh, wow.
And he had like booked a game or scheduled a game or something had happened that Nick wasn't cool with. And this guy, I mean, this old man, we're like, Benny and I look at each other like, who's going next?
Yeah,
like, this dude's like watered up. You can tell
giving it to him.
Oh, dude, we're like, oh no. Like Nick's in one of these modes today.
Yeah.
Anybody can get it.
Yeah.
And that's how he was. But the coolest part about Nick is everything was for a reason. Like he was doing it.
Yeah.
Even press conference, people saw him in Alabama, whatever. Like that was a lot of the time he knew he was going to erupt on that reporter. He knew what he had planned to say or the speech he had planned to give. It's all thought out. Yeah. And there's a reason behind it. And that's who he always was. And so once you kind of got to understand what he was really trying to get you to hear or what the example he was really trying to give you, you realize he's not that mean. He's not that hard on people. He's actually just always trying to teach a lesson every single day. And his sense of urgency is just rare. Like when you're around him, you're like, dude, we're going to win because this dude's urgency to being great and chasing greatness is like nobody else's you've ever been around. So you started to like be less scared of him and more like, all right, what's he really trying to say? I'm just going to ignore all the like fire and like, you know, he seems like he's trying to bite at you, but he's really not. He's really just trying to get you to listen to something he has to say.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Do you guys have any welcome to the NFL moments? What is your welcome to the NFL moment?
My first 2 years probably, but go ahead.
But mine was very.
Might have been John Henderson.
Yeah. Mine was very wild coming out of Harvard.
Yes.
I was the
NFL a little bit different.
4th stringer, didn't get any reps. Back then, you weren't allowed to do OTAs and things until your school graduated,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
So like I didn't get to do any OTAs. I got to do a rookie mini camp and that was it.
Such bullshit.
Yeah. So I played a little bit in the preseason.
Yeah, son, you're going to have to graduate from Harvard before you can join the NFL.
It was until your class graduated.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was still there.
graduate,
Yes,
though.
I was still there. Yes. But you don't go there not to graduate. But anyway, I was the 4th stringer. I was going up against the guy, Jeff Smoker, for the 3rd string spot.
Michigan State, right?
Michigan State.
Yeah.
Smoke show. I ended up getting the 3rd string spot. But look, I didn't get any reps ever.
Yeah.
Well, we are like 10, 11 weeks into the season. Mark Bolger goes down, so I'm the backup for the game. I get thrown in down 21-0 or 24-3.
Epic.
The first huddle I'm in, Orlando Pace, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Falk.
Holy shit.
My voice is cracking.
I would love to hear that huddle call.
I right slot zoom, fake pitch left, X quick screen right. Like,
Oh my gosh.
well, we ended up coming back and winning the game.
Let's go!
How about that?
Fitz magic style,
And
baby!
then I think we like to say I officially ended the greatest show on turf because I started the next
I like
few
to say
weeks
that
and it
mostly,
didn't.
but-
Yeah, it didn't go great the next few weeks. But that was my first. That was my first huddle. It was like, am I gonna be able to make it for a year or two? And then I'm in the huddle. And those guys are listening to me, looking at me, and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's awesome.
You know, I had to go in, obviously, early in my career. 06, when I got there and got drafted, they had just signed Levi Jones, a left tackle back who had been a Pro Bowler, and Willie Anderson had signed an extension.
Yeah.
You know, arguably one of the best right tackles to ever play the game. And so I really thought when I got drafted, like, I'm not going to play at all.
Yeah.
And sure enough, how the NFL works, our left tackle, Levi, blows out his knee week 4 of the season. And I had only been playing, like, guard because they didn't obviously just pay their tackles. So they were like, hey, you're going to play left guard this season as a backup. And we had Eric Steinbach, who ended up going to Cleveland after that year. So I'm like, I'm not going to play. Levi blows his knee out in the Tampa game. And so, he got hurt before the Tampa game. So I go in. They're like, hey, you're going to have to play some left guard in this game, possibly. So sure enough, Levi tries to play, can't do it. He's done. So Steinbach goes in, left tackle, and I'm left guard. We have a TV timeout, and I see our O-line coach, like, pointing down, and he's like, I'm like, so I'm just trying to ignore him because I'm like, I think he's pointing at me to go left tackle. I'm like, that's not me. We're playing in Tampa. This is Billy
had zero
McFarland,
sense.
Simeon Rice, like, legendary Tampa game
This is Paul Alexander.
team. Oh, yeah. And Paul's like pointing, and sure enough, finally they go into Carson's headset and they go, hey, hey, Paul says he knows you see him. Like, move, you're playing left tackle. I'm like, so I move over one spot in the huddle, like just begrudgingly, like when you tell your kids to sit down. I move over one spot and play left tackle the rest of the game. I didn't give up any sacks. I'm not going to say it was very pretty, but I survived, right? It was Simeon Wright's on the road, and then the next week was my first ever start at left tackle, and it was Mike Rucker and Julius Peppers, who at that time in the last their 2 or 3 years together were leading the league in sacks. Blanked them again, but
nice.
It was one of those things where all of a sudden you realize this is what the life is, and I think my second start was Terrell Suggs on Thursday Night Football or something like that at home in Cincinnati. So yeah, you start really realizing okay, wait a minute, every week I got one of these guys. When do I get the easy guys? When's the LSU against the Division II?
I had a similar, well, not at all a similar story, but similar moment of my welcome to the NFL moment. Nobody really knew it happened, but me and the guy that I was blocking.
Yeah.
Right? There were no sacks.
Well, that's how our life is, right? Nobody knows anything happens
I'm
in our
going
career.
I'm a rookie. I'm playing Dallas. They're running a 3-4, so a lot of 5-0 calls. And they got Jay Ratliff at nose guard.
Yeah.
Quick little jitterbug. And I never played a nose guard, head up. Didn't know how to pass set it. Howard Mudd's trying to teach me it midweek, and I'm trying to figure this out. Because most of those guys are in a 3-4. They're just two gapping you, and they're not even going to rush. And I am having a rough one. I don't know how I haven't given up a sack. He's beaten me for 4 pressures.
Who's the quarterback?
The quarterback would have been Michael Vick. That's probably how he did it.
There you go.
There it is. Now we know.
So I'm the game is 3 quarters over. I've been having an awful night. And I get called for holding. And I think it's a bullshit call. I'm yelling at the ref, that's bullshit. That's not holding. And I look over at Jay. I'm like, you know that wasn't holding you. And he's like, son, I've been whooping your ass all night. I figure I earned one of those. All right, I guess I'm done talking to Jay.
Done. As a young lineman, I feel like you get some very welcome to the NFL moments.
For sure.
There's no doubt. Hip tosses, just completely bull and run over. Oh.
Everybody check out the Fitz and Whit pod coming back during the season, and we'll see you guys on Christmas in Kansas City, baby.
We'll see you in Tahoe. And
Nice.
Well, at the American Century.
Yes.
At the American Century Championship.
So sorry, yes.
American Century Championship. That happens to take place in Tahoe.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot we got to keep
American
Thank you,
Century,
Jonathan.
Kansas City brand. Appreciate you guys doing that.
All righty, and that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe to New Heights to at New Heights Show on YouTube or any place else you get your podcasts. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights in the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcast. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And New Heights is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. Isn't that right, Jason? Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew for always making us look better than we are. 92%ers, thank you guys. Fitz and Whit, thank you guys. God damn it. I got it, baby. You did it. New York. I'm looking at Jason's tits right now on PGA Tour.
He's trying to get
Oh my God. No. What about the 8 a.m. thing with your beater? When you had the wife beater on,
that was
your
bad.
Tits were hanging.
Do you shave your ribs?
It just rubs.
Do I shave?
Do you shave your ribs?
That's a
No.
t-shirt rub.
No.
That's friction from the shirt.
Because your tits are covered with hair, but your ribs are nothing.
Listen, I don't know what part of evolution made my hair grow like that, but that's just how it happens.
You have hair on your inner thighs or no? Probably not, because of the rub. Mine don't look like that.